Blazers, they don't want their season to end here tonight. It'll be a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, you got the feeling this game will be a fight to the finish. With how both teams have played, neither deserves to go home.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Lillard in at the point. Ball into the lane. And Paul throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Sharp. Avdia outside. Oh, deflected. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland moving it around. Shoots over Ball. Avdia can't get it to go.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Good chance here for Ball. Gets a very good look and converts. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
There's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fires the 3.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Miller. And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I know it's early in Miller's career, but that was a vet move. The shot fake, well executed.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Just over a minute and a half in. Now Sharp. Clock at 6. Outside Kamara. Here's Avdia. Portland, no good that time either.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it comes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ball. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Knipple. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
I'll tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Sharp. And he parries his first look.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Hornets leading by 5. There, the screen. Ball right side. There, the screen. To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Lillard passes to Sharp. Back to Lillard. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Pretty
pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Hornets, Diabate's checked in for Ware. Minot comes in for Salon. And Green is subbed in for Miller. Filipowski, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Avdia. Now here's Lillard. Henderson outside. Now here's Filipowski. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Ball with it. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. Inside. And he dunks it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Blazers trail by 6. Henderson outside. Now here's Clingan. It's intercepted. Pass to Green. This one for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Lillard against Ball. Pass to Knippel. From downtown. Portland with a rebound. Henderson drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move.
Here's Ball. And here's Knippel from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Lillard finds Sharp. Over Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Hornets leading by 5. Ball left side. Pass to Minot. From deep. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And some changes here from Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Clingan. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And it's Rupert in for Lillard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's Ball. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 7-point Hornet lead.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Here's Henderson. Diabate grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. So just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. Ayton, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Avdia with a steal. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Avdia.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Simons against Henderson. Miller outside. They set a pick. Pass to Diabate. Out to Simons. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 9, and here's Grant. 8, a screen on Green. From the right block, 8. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Simons. Miller on the wing. Back to Simons. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
So for the Blazers, Kamara comes in for Filipowski, and it's Sharp in for Grant. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Charlotte making some changes. Ware comes in for Diabate. Salon comes in for Mina. Out to the right wing. Portland moving it around. Pass to Avdia. Now Sharp. Ayton with a screen. It's Sharp with the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ayton, the screen on Green. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Anthony Simons. Portland shooting their first free throw tonight.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Charlotte making some changes. Knipples checked in for Green. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Simons. Charlotte leading by 4. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Where the screen. Here's Ball. Ball nimble against contact inside.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
Ball against Henderson. Outside Sharp. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ware.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Henderson misses. Stolen by Ayton. Good work there as he goes. Ayton's got 5 points in the quarter. Hornets leading by 7. Ball looks over the floor. There's a screen. Here comes Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Henderson against Ball. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson outside. Back to Kamara. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Sharp. Here's Henderson from behind the arc. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Where? That's good. And now it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Miller, then for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. So it's Portland now. 11-point game. Back to Klingon. 3-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Avdia. Outside Sharp. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them. And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Salon. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Blazers trail by 10. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Lillard. Lillard with the touch inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Knippel. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Knippel's got 12 points in the game. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Charlotte Hornets.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class. And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq? And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Knippel and Miller on the wings. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Salon in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Where? And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Miller against Lillard. Avdia, right side. Right wing. Outside Sharp. Over Knippel. The rebound by Ware.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Seconds into the second half now. Lillard outside. Over Miller. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets leading by 15. Now Ball. He's got 12. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Klingon. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Khalil Ware.
And the size of Klingon alone makes him a tough cover.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ball with it. He's got 14. Passes along. The 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. He's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lillard against Miller. Lillard deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's DeLon. And Charlotte, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Buries it from 3.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Ball. Pass to Knippel. Miller outside. Shot is up. And Klingon pulls it down. Blazers trail by 19. It's stolen away. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Salone. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Klingon. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again. It's Portland with a three.
Coming right back at him. You got to love the competitive fire from Damian Lillard.
Ball outside. Here's Knippel. Puts up a three. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard passes to Avdia. A minute 37 left in the third. Robbed. And here's Ball. He's got 14. There, the screen. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. Ware's got 6 points in the quarter.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that one's good. Sharp.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Lillard. Takes a three. Miller can't get it to go. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. Pass to Sharp. 3 seconds left. That shot off the mark. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Hornets running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Filipowski out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamara in at the small forward position. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Henderson against Simons. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Henderson. And it's Portland scoring again.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Now Simons. Outside. Green. To the inside. Here's Diabate. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Henderson. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Simons against Henderson. Now here's Simons. 5 on the clock. Down low. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, when you put Simons in that pick-and-roll action, it puts major pressure on the defense.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ayton with it. Back to Henderson. Shoots over Simons. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Ayton.
Just a patient play by Henderson, taking his time despite the clock.
Here's Simons. Outside, Green. Back to Simons. Launches it. The rebound by Filipowski.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Changes for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Hachimura, and it's Ball in for Simons. Then for Portland, Klingon. He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Avdia comes in for Filipowski, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Sharp. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Sharp, he's checked in for Henderson. Here's Lillard. Avdia outside. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this, but he's on fire here.
Hornets leading by 14. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Ball. Driving in. And Ball throws it down.
That sudden burst by Ball was so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Outside Sharp. Back to Lillard. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight.
Ball.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Lillard. Outside Avdia. Outside Lillard. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Hornets leading by 14. Now Ball. Clock at 6. And there's a pick. Now Miller puts up the tray. The triple drop.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Outside Lillard. Takes a 13-footer. Yes! Locked in on the J.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Miller outside. Beyond the arc. It's money from deep. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Sharp against Ball. Tips it. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're ahead by 16. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Hornets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight, picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And here's Charlotte now. And there's the screen. Here's McNeely, defended by Henderson. From deep. That misses. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 18. Here's Ayton. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Fires away from outside. And the Charlotte Hornets will move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was a
on a Monday morning, 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I didn't get grabbed me. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fan. No Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Need no man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Cougars ain't stopping the stream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my. This rap, man, I could. 50K on my watch. And another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on them when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm net. Got my cake at 82. Then make a bag every day. Bringing plates down.
And I fell in love. Yeah, what up? Like, what up? I really know how I feel to take down the.
Like I'm driving down on one way. It's crazy. I'm flying in these on a bum day. Wow. They had a chance, but it shattered with they dumb ways. Cause they weak, even on a Saturday and Sunday. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be